Dear students, good morning. We earlier read dot product of vectors or scalar product of vectors, and we do also some numericals on that. Today we take vector product of two vectors. It is also known as cross product of two vectors. Okay, देखिए we take two vectors a vector and b vector. If we use cross here, then this is called vector product or cross product. Earlier we did dot product, then we use dot here. Okay, then what is the a vector cross b vector? Formula is a vector cross b vector is magnitude of a multiply with magnitude of b, sine angle between these two vectors, and here we use n cap. This n cap is the यूनिट वेक्टर इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ ए क्रॉस बी. देखिए ये है वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट. बाय द वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू वेक्टर और क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू वेक्टर वी गोट ए अनदर वेक्टर, एंड दिस एन कैप इट इज a unit vector, and we know that unit vector have magnitude 1 and it only shows the direction of any vector. So this n cap is shows the direction of vector which we got by the cross multiplication of a vector and b vector. The magnitude of the vector is a b sin theta. जो वेक्टर हमें मिलेगा a वेक्टर क्रॉस b वेक्टर करने पर उसका मैग्नीट्यूड कितना होगा? मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ दैट वेक्टर इज a b sin थीटा. मैग्नीट्यूड तो होगा a b sin थीटा, और डायरेक्शन किससे मिलेगा आपको? उसका डायरेक्शन आपको मिलेगा n कैप से. Okay dear students, तो n cap is the unit vector which shows the direction of the vector which we got by the cross multiplication of a vector and b vector, and this n cap is perpendicular to a vector as well as b vector. Direction of this n cap is given by the right hand rule. What is that right hand rule? देखिए, let us assume that this is a vector and this is b vector, and angle between these two vectors are theta. So when we find a vector cross b vector, then right hand rule is, what is the right hand rule? Right hand rule ये है, we take our left hand right hand and rotate, we spread our fingers and thumbs perpendicular, okay, and rotate our fingers in the direction of vector multiplication. So a b, then we rotate our fingers from a to b, then thumb are inward perpendicular to the board, then this thumb shows the direction of this n cap. Okay, if a vector cross b vector is c vector, then what is the magnitude of c? Magnitude of c is a b sin theta, and this n cap shows the direction of this vector c, and direction of this is, if we take a vector cross b vector, then direction of a cross b according to this diagram is cross. Cross means seen notes. Cross means inward, perpendicular to the plane of board, inward. If we take direction of b vector cross a vector, now rotate your fingers from b to a. Now rotate your fingers from b to a. So thumb is outward. So direction of b vector cross a vector is outward, perpendicular to the plane of board. Understand? Every student easily understand that the a cross b and b cross a have same magnitude. a क्रॉस b का मैग्नीट्यूड भी ab sin थीटा होगा, और b क्रॉस a का मैग्नीट्यूड भी ab sin थीटा होगा, बट डायरेक्शन ऑफ a क्रॉस b एंड b क्रॉस a आर नॉट सेम. Direction of a cross b and b cross a are per opposite to each other, the angle between this vector and this vector are 180 degree, because A cross B is inward perpendicular to the plane of board and B cross A is outward perpendicular to the plane of board. So these two A vector cross B vector have same magnitude, means we can write that A vector cross B vector magnitude is equal to B vector cross A vector magnitude, but the direction of these two vectors are not same and the angle between these two vectors are 180 degree, means A cross B और B cross A जो vectors होंगे उनका magnitude same होगा, but उनमें angle कितना होगा 180 degree. What are these vectors called? If vectors have same magnitude and opposite direction, then they are known as opposite vectors. Then A vector cross B vector and B vector cross A vector are opposite vectors, have same magnitude and opposite direction. So you have to read this law in your notes. Understand, we rotate our fingers in the multiplication of vector multiplication. A क्रॉस B है तो A से B की तरफ रोटेट कीजिए, थंब इनसाइड, B क्रॉस A है तो B से A की तरफ मल्टीप्लाई कीजिए, थंब आउटसाइड. अब मान लीजिए ये ऐसे हो जाता, ये आप A ले लेते A and this is B. Now this is B, this angle is theta. Now A cross B is outward. In this condition A cross B is inward, but in this condition A cross B is outward and B cross A is inward. तो आपको जो भी क्वेश्चन गिवन है उसके अकॉर्डिंग करना है. बट जो एन केप आपको मिलेगा, दिस एन केप इज परपेंडिकुलर टू बी एंड परपेंडिकुलर टू ए. जो हमें एन केप मिलेगा वो ए के भी परपेंडिकुलर होगा और बी के भी क्या होगा, परपेंडिकुलर होगा. तो सो द डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेक्टर ए वेक्टर क्रॉस बी वेक्टर आर गिवन बाय राइट हैंड रूल and this vector is perpendicular to A vector as well as B vector. All things are written in your notes. Okay, so direction of A cross B and B cross A are opposite to each other. Okay, so magnitude of these are same, but we cannot write this A vector cross B vector R, B vector cross A vector are not equal. A vector cross B vector are not equal to B vector cross A vector, but A vector cross B vector are equal to minus B vector cross A vector. This minus sign shows that the direction of A vector cross B vector is opposite to direction of B vector cross A vector. Both have 180 degree angle. दोनों जो A cross A vector cross B vector and B vector and cross B vector cross A vector में जो एंगल होगा वो कितना होगा, 180 degree. Both have same magnitude. ओके, तो जैसे डॉट प्रोडक्ट में क्या फॉर्मूला था, ए डॉट प्रोडक्ट में फॉर्मूला था ए वेक्टर डॉट बी वेक्टर इज ए बी कोस थीटा. तो यहाँ पर तो क्या आता था, नंबर ही आता था, बिकॉज यहाँ तो स्केलर प्रोडक्ट था, स्केलर क्वांटिटी मिलती थी, तो वहां हमने कोई वेक्टर नहीं लिया. यहाँ पर आपको क्या मिलेगा, एक वेक्टर क्वांटिटी मिलेगी. So here आपको वेक्टर क्वांटिटी मिलेगी, then here we take n cap, then this n cap shows the direction of A vector cross B vector. AB sin theta is the magnitude of these vectors. Okay, now some properties of the vector product. Okay, आप नोट्स को ध्यान से पढ़िएगा, मतलब नोट्स पढ़ेंगे तो ही आपको सारी बात समझ में आएगी. Okay dear students, now properties of cross product. Then first property of cross product are AB sin theta n cap. A vector cross B vector equal to AB sin theta n cap. This is the basic formula of cross product. This is the magnitude. This shows the direction. Direction of n cap we find by the right hand thumb rule. ये सब बता चुका हूँ मैं आपको. ओके, n cap, this n cap is perpendicular to A vector and B vector. ये जो n cap आएगा ये A vector के भी perpendicular होगा and this is also perpendicular to B vector. Now the Cross multiplication of two vector does not obey commutative rule, is not equal to b vector cross a vector. ये भी हम समझ चुके हैं. देखिए आप, it does not equal to b cross a. Why? Because both have same magnitude. इनका दोनों का magnitude same होगा. That magnitude is ab sin theta, but इनका डायरेक्शन सेम नहीं होगा. So does not obey commutative rule. So a vector cross b vector is equal to minus b vector cross a vector. ये हो गया. A vector cross b vector is equal to minus b vector cross a vector. It does not equal to b vector cross a vector. So we read that dot product of two vectors are commutative. A dot b equal to b dot a. ये दोनों इक्वल होते हैं डॉट प्रोडक्ट में, बट क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट में इक्वल नहीं होते. तो वी कैन से दिस लॉ इज कॉल्ड कम्यूटेटिव लॉ. तो कम्यूटेटिव रूल को फॉलो नहीं करता है कौन? क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू वेक्टर्स आर डज नॉट फॉलो कम्यूटेटिव रूल. नेक्स्ट इज वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट ऑफ इज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव लॉ. डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव लॉ इज ए वेक्टर क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट विद सम ऑफ टू वेक्टर्स b वेक्टर प्लस c वेक्टर, देन इट ओबे डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव लॉ ऑफ वेक्टर्स. a क्रॉस b वेक्टर प्लस a वेक्टर क्रॉस c वेक्टर, ऐसे लिख सकते हो आप उसको. ये डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव लॉ को क्या करता है? ओबे करता है. ठीक है डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम 2 पेजेस नोट्स भेज रहे हैं, इसके 2 पेजेस, और उनको हमने पूरा एक्सप्लेन किया है. You have to write down these notes in your notebook and understand these topics. Okay, then tomorrow we take some other properties of vector multiplication. Okay dear students, thank you.